Hello everybody and welcome to the first viral video edition of Bob and Jim. I of course am Jim Shorts along with my faithful sidekick. We haven't done this in years, so welcome us back with opening arms, we hope. Bob Stinson.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you doing out there? This is Bob Stinson, and as you may notice, I am not currently in the studio with Jim Shorts there, as I'm stuck here in the Sin City, Las Vegas.
Yes, he is currently relocated in Las Vegas, while I still here am stuck, as I always have been, in Northern California. And on the agenda today is not only our comeback, we just kind of want to give you a feel for what's going on, because we've been out of the game for a while. So, I don't know where to start. So let's...
It's more like out of the arena.
out of the whole damn league, man. There was a lockout. It's like there's a looming lockout in the NFL. You might get to that. Who knows? Where do you want to start?
Gas prices.
Gas prices. Okay, gas prices. That is a very, very, very good one. I don't understand why they're so high. They are ridiculously high. If they get any higher, people, it's all of a sudden it's going to turn into Europe over here, and people, you're going to see a bunch of Mexicans cruising around in Vespas. There won't be, it's like the year 2010 version of the Pack Mule. I swear, it's going to get that bad. You'll have nothing but little box on wheels. There won't be any real cars.
It already is. I mean, you might as well fucking try and stuff your fat ass into a roller skate, because that's the only thing that's going to get any gas mileage.
I know, it's like they got these freaking hybrid cars that run on like balsa wood and Fruit Loops, and you try to,
the farts of children. Fox might be the ones. Fox.
The farts of foreign children from Africa or something. And another thing, okay, that gets way off point. What is up with so many famous people and adopting kids from other countries? Why do they got a hard-on for Korean kids and African kids and Ethiopian, and even though that's kind of African in its own right, but anyway. Why can't famous people adopt American kids? Now, I'm not racist, but man!
Come on, man. You gotta think about it from a celebrity point of view. The point of the matter is that essentially it's just who has the more exotic thing. And, no offense, but celebrities don't really like domestic products. So, of course, mine's from Lithuania, or mine's from fucking Aslakistan.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if all these people, like the Madonnas and Angelina Jolies and the people that go out of their way and adopt, like, do they have a secret, like, tribunal to get together and compare whose adoption was cooler? Like, which child is more exotic?
Oh, no. They have a Barrett orphan or something. But,
I mean, it's just...
And you can see here that we have the brand new Ethiopian model walking into Angelina Jolie. Oh, Angelina Jolie is bringing the game on this one, Bob.
Yes, and the bidding will... Oh, there's no bidding. We're just talking about the Ethiopian child. Well...
Oh, no, they're going to be bidding.
There might be bidding, and then out comes Madonna, and here comes Madonna with the latest Korean model.
Ooh. She could have lucked out better with that one, Bob. I do believe that this one is going to be fantastic on the large. Let's see.
And the upsides are he's probably good at math. I'm sorry. We're going to get a little stereotypical, but deal with it. If you don't like it, then change the viral channel, my friends.
Ooh, look, it's a little white kid. Oh, no, he's dirty. He's fancy. Look, I don't know what to say. He's from somewhere in the United States.
That's as long as we're on the celebrity kick. Let's just keep going with this here. We're on the celebrity kick, all right? Now, what the hell? Why are famous people so not only with adoptions? Why are they got their head up their ass about fixing problems in other countries? They'll send 1,000,001 fucking mosquito nets over to over to foreign
No,
countries
no, no,
and
no, no, no. Hey, don't even start knocking that. It's one thing to fix countries' problems that they could easily fix themselves. But the mosquito nets thing is actually a very valuable cause because it's true. Malaria is the number one killer, besides whatever, of children in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
no,
I might say that
I
that's wrong, but
understand that
know
from
that
the
it's the
I understand that from the humanitarian point, but like when the whole a couple of years back when Katrina happened, they were on Katrina, but they weren't on Katrina as fast as they were when the earthquake hit in Haiti.
well, of course, we gotta help the poor folk in humanitarian shit. You know, what I don't understand, though, is how come we were so quick to help a fucking country where our tourists are barely allowed to go, and if they do go, they're at risk for getting kidnapped and or murdered? You know, why are we so willing to help countries that kill our citizens? You know what I'm saying?
That is a very valid point. And you know what? Another thing that's happened since the last time we were gone, unless you've been living under a rock or you're just not an
Hey,
American.
Tim, check this out!
We're not that poor. I have relocated, and he has relocated as well, but we're not living under rocks, people. This is actually, I'm actually in a bubble where I am. I'm in a bubble. You can't tell because the bubble, it's like a hyperbaric chamber, but I'm actually in my late 60s.
He was born in 1948.
No, but unless you were living under a rock or just not a citizen of America, but even then, you probably would know. America, dun dun dun, has a black president, people. Of course you,
Wow, really?
of course you know that. But last time we did this whole Bob and Jim thing, there wasn't one.
Seriously, you're going into Obama.
Well,
Speaking. You got me started there, Jim. I cannot believe how many people are making a fuss about this stupid shit with the whole oh, it's Obama's fault. Hey, it's Obama's fault for everything. It's an abomination.
they're not realizing that the mess is stemmed from the mess that George Bush created. Of course, he's added to it a little bit, but he's not going to be able to clean it up. It's not OxyClean. He's not Billy Mays. This shit's not happening.
Billy Mays here. I'm here to show you the brand new cleaner to guarantee and fix your problems here. Except I couldn't fix mine, so now I'm a fucking corpse.
Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. I'm so confident in this product, I even got it out of the grave to sell it to you. That's probably why he died. He was too excited about everything. He yelled, happily yelled, but he yelled at everything.
I love you, daughter!
I, I can just see him.
I love this toothpaste!
I can just see him getting so stuck in his fucking commercial mode that he's like, hey, can you pass the mashed potatoes?
Billy Mays here. I am requesting mashed potatoes from my wife currently as we speak to show you the power of my fork.
The power of my fork is amazing, coupled with my massive chewing ability.
Oh, okay. So back on to celebrity things, because we're kind of getting a little off track here.
Yes,
okay.
We are.
Everybody knows how Randy Quaid is on that whole super crazy kick about how there's some secret conspiracy or cult or something in Hollywood to kill off stars in their prime.
The Star Whackers. Yes, the Star Whackers.
And they attribute Heath Ledger's death and Brittany Murphy's death and all that stuff. Just a couple days ago, I saw a post on the internet, and of course it was a hoax, but it had me scared a little bit because it said that Jim Carrey had died. Wow. And I was freaking out and thinking to myself, oh man, what if there really is some sort of crazy cult, doing this? And, it makes sense why, because really, think of it like a Nirvana thing. If Kurt Cobain hadn't have died and became a martyr for his musical scene, he probably would have ended up going out like an old hoagie, and straight into the trash. And yes, I said old hoagie because I would refer to his career much like a sandwich. It's tasty and fucking delicious in the beginning, but after a little while, it starts to get old and stale. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only write so many fucking sad songs where you keep your head in the fucking dirt all fucking day.
Yeah.
And, and if he hadn't died, maybe Foo Fighters would have never came around. I mean, people like Foo Fighters.
Yeah, everybody likes the Foo Fighters. I mean, but and they and I love Nirvana. Let me just piggyback that for 1 second. I won't even go into it, but I don't like the fact that Nirvana got the credit for the Godfather of grunge. I can't remember the specific names, but I know that they weren't the Godfathers of grunge. They were just the first ones to make it boom bam, like.
Bring some attitude to it. But, Pearl Jam was around, and I may be wrong, but who cares?
Hell, even for that they were almost the same generation, but even REM had some grungy feel to them with a few of their songs. And I know that sounds weird, but go back and listen to some of their stuff. But anyways, that's enough of that. We'll get to that some other time. And yes, if you did hear that, which I'm not sure if you did, that's a rooster. That's the price you pay for living where I live. There it is again. Okay, back to more current news. Taco Bell. Taco Bell's in the news. There's actually great news about Taco Bell. It's actually the first fast food restaurant that a vegan can eat at. I'm just kidding. That was a really
88% real meat with 12% signature. Awesome for getting out shit that just won't come out with X-Lax. But
they say it's 88% beef, and then the negative ads, they said it was only 36% beef.
Well, what's weird is I went onto the website to see what was in this so-called signature blend, and it doesn't even tell you. It's just like, oh, well, we put a bunch of stuff in there that the government recognizes as safe, and, it's just a bunch of long words, and we don't really feel like putting them down because we're fucking Taco Bell. They could have just say, it's sodium ditriglyceride hydroxide sorbate.
That's another thing, dude. What is up with all this legal, in all forms, what is up with all this legal jargon that, you have to really know your shit. And, they have so many legal words that mean things that you and I might know in layman's terms, but if you transform them to legal jargon, you're like, is that even English? What does that say?
I'll do it per dodo.
Per dodo. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it per dodo. We're trying to do a broad spectrum.
We're gonna add your legal services by doing a pro bono and pro dodo seminar revolving around the case-like apertures of your ass face. Because did you just call me an ass? No, ass face. ASSSFASFESEAO.
Alright, so
Can't even complete a thought right now. I'm sorry.
we're trying to
have nothing better to do.
We're trying to cover all the things that we weren't able to comment on while we were off air. Now, one thing that's happened, it's a little far off, but hey, we'll comment on it. They didn't legalize marijuana in California. The bill didn't pass. I don't know what happened, but it didn't pass, and
too many opponents.
It was
too many opponents. Too many. Oh my God, marijuana is so evil. Blah, 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 blah. And everybody attributes, oh well, if marijuana never hurt anybody, how come so many people are dying across the border to get it here? It's like, well, why don't you fucking look? It's fucking money. The drug dealers want money.
And the whole thing is I think people started looking at it from perspectives that I don't really feel like I can elaborate on right now because I don't know enough about it. But I think they started looking at it in different ways because it would have passed at one point. It was like 70 yes and 30% no. But as it got closer and closer, it ended up that even a lot of potheads, even the guys that are sitting there like 20